Today, we can't even imagine sports without black athletes. Nearly 79% of players who give the NBA its enormous star power are people of color. But in the early days of basketball, the number of black players allowed to compete for national championships was 0.
I find it really hard to believe that the NBA, when it started, was segregated.
African-American ball players growing up think that there was always an opportunity for them in basketball, and that's not true.
See, these young guys think they make $20 million a year because they can play. They were just born at the right time.
Before black people could prove their worth in any arena, including sports, they would have to find each other, and they did it here.
From generations of poets, the first to the last, that's right, Harlem has ensured her future.
To make it, you had to get to Harlem.
Harlem did not have a professional baseball team, did not have a professional football team, but it did have a professional basketball team.
They were like gods. When they come around, everybody wanted to meet the ball players.
If you were on the Renaissance, you were on the A-1 team.
But no matter how good the Rens were, they were just a colored team who could never compete for a championship against the best white teams. Out of the blue, an invitation arrived.
American basketball players gather in Chicago to pry the lid off the first World's Championship for professional tossers.
It was the biggest arena the game of basketball had ever seen.
When they came out, it was pandemonium.
You could smell the sweat. You're right on top of the action.
When you play against white ball players, what are they going to do? Play basketball? They want to kill you.
They played very well together.
There's a thing we have with that rhythm.
It was like an orchestration.
The world knew at that moment they were seeing the two best basketball teams in the world.
This history has been written and rewritten by people other than African Americans. I think that you don't get a sense of the glory.
If you could go 30,000 feet up and look at the world as it evolves, that was the beginning of the evolution. They changed the game, they changed how the world saw the game.
All the older guys, we couldn't thank them, enough for what they did.